Southbound in Silk tonight. Candy paint catching all the neon lights. Slow motion when the bassline glide. Everything smoother after midnight. Southbound in Silk tonight. Go watch flashing when I change lanes. She said my voice sound dangerous. I told her don't fall too deep. Top floor dinner with the skyline glowing. Good smoke curling through the conversation. She got that calm confidence I like. Pretty women who don't need validation. In my life, finally feel expensive. Not loud rich, more subtle luxury. Tailored jackets, quiet rooms, soft jazz. The type success that move comfortably. Still got hunger underneath the polish though. That's forever part of my DNA. Even while the city moves slow around me, my ambition's still wide awake. She asked if I ever get lonely. I laughed and took another slow sip. Cause some questions too real for flirting, especially after dark like Southbound in Silk tonight. Candy paint catching all the neon lights. Slow motion when the bassline glide. Everything smoother after midnight. Southbound Silk tonight. Go watch flashing when I change lanes. She said my voice sound dangerous. I told her don't fall too deep. I remember dreaming in small apartments. Now it's private lounges and velvet ropes. Funny how success changed your surroundings without fully changing your emotional code. So I still move cautious with affection. Still protect my peace intentionally. Too many people attracted to momentum. Not enough genuinely built for intimacy. But tonight, feel good regardless. Warm air drifting through the windows. Music loud enough to silence overthinking for at least a couple moments. Southbound in Silk. Some nights don't need explanations, just motion.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. You look right past me in that room and I clocked this and nothing fouled it. Let it simmer in my pocket cause I know that look. Been getting it my whole life. The one that scans you and decides before you've even tried. Before you said a word, they've already run the math and come up with nothing. Sent you down the wrong path in the mind before you moved. Old me used to fold under that. Let it shake something loose, now I convert it, take it back. Every room that overlooked me, every hand that didn't reach, every door that didn't open, sitting right here in my chest. Converted into everything I'm building into fuel. Every dismissal taught me something that the others never knew. Write me off, then go ahead and write me off. I've been written off by better, and I outlasted every one of them. Write me off. I'll be the last thing standing when it's done. Yeah, write me off. I moved in silence long enough that when I surfaced, nobody was ready for the level, nobody expected it. You thought I wasn't watching, but I watched every move. Took notes, took losses, took the long road to the proof that a man who keeps his head down long enough to learn the room is more dangerous than the one who always had to make the noise. I never needed your validation to continue. Needed it once, briefly, then I went internal. Built something from the inside out that doesn't ask permission. And the fact that you still don't see it is your problem, not my mission. Stay in your assessment, I stay in my work. By the time you recalibrate, the gap will hurt. Write me off, then go ahead and write me off. I've been written off by better, and I outlasted every one of them. Write me off. I'll be the last thing standing when it's done. Yeah. Write me off. I'm not angry anymore, that's the honest part. Move past the need for anybody's acknowledgement of where I started or how far. I know what it took, I know the price I paid. I know every room I entered and every sacrifice I made. By myself for myself, I don't need a standing ovation. I just want the work to speak without your interpretation from someone who decided who I was before the work arrived. So write me off. I've been surviving that since I was 9. It made me every dismissal, sharpness, something in me. Every closed door forced me to build a different entry. You did me a favor every time you counted me out. Now count me. Standing right here and tell me what you see now. what they said. Let me address it. Not because I need the more, because I find it interesting. The version of me living in other people's conversations is almost someone I recognize with slight alterations. Darker where I'm complicated, colder where I'm careful. More villain in the spaces where I'm just something other than simple. Yeah, I've been difficult. Yeah, I've kept distance. Disappeared on some people without sufficient notice. I own that. But the mythology built around the gaps, the parts nobody actually knows about me. That's creative work, that's impressive honestly. I just want credit for being more than the story you invented for me. Tell me what you heard, tell me what they said, I'll tell you what was accurate and what you got dead wrong. The rumors were half right, leave the other half alone. Half of what you know about me came from someone who doesn't know. The rumors were half right, rest of it is mine. You can have the half that's public, the other half's not for your eye. The problem with the reputation is it moves ahead of you into every room before you speak. People already set their view before you open your mouth. I walked into situations prejudged by a version of me from 3 years ago that I vacated. They never got that update. The image froze at a specific point and people held it, built a whole assessment off one joint in time. One bad season, one hard chapter, one wrong year. Now that's the full report. That's all the jury wants to hear. Look, I'm not claiming innocence across the board. Done things I wouldn't do now, kept some rooms I should have ignored. But the person standing here right now doesn't fit the description, and I stopped explaining that to people who enjoy the fiction. Tell me what you heard, tell me what they said, I'll tell you what was accurate and what you got dead wrong. The rumors were half right, leave the other half alone. Half of what you know about me came from someone who doesn't know. The rumors were half right, rest of it is mine. You can have the half that's public, the other half's not for your eyes.
Wanna make it to the other side of this.
Wake up every morning, run a scan on the environment. Check what moved overnight. Who's outside, what the temperature is, not weather. People, the energy on the block shifts before anything happens. You learn to read it like a language if you live here long enough. Dre been moving different for 2 weeks. Eyes low, pockets right, talking less. That combination means something I don't wanna know about. So I give them space and I stay out the way. Because proximity to certain things has a way of making you part of certain things. Whether you chose it or not, the block don't care about your intentions. It just catalogs your location. When things go wrong, I've been keeping my radius tight. Going where I need to go and coming back straight. No extra stops, no unnecessary conversations. Staying low ain't cowardice, it's geometry. You make yourself a smaller target, less angles to hit you from. Learn that watching people who didn't learn it. Just trying to make it to the other side of this, alive and with something left to who I am. Every day the street asks you for a piece. Gotta decide what you can afford to give. Just trying to make it to the other side of this. The money conversation happens every few months. Somebody always got an opportunity that sounds reasonable. When you've been broke long enough, reasonable start shifting. What you'd have said no to a year ago start sounding like a temporary solution. I've been close, I'll be honest about that. Stood at that door and looked through it more than once. What pulled me back wasn't morality in the abstract, it was specific, my mama's face mostly. And the understanding that once you step through certain doors, the address changes permanently whether you stay or leave. I watched enough people try to do it temporarily and get swallowed by the permanence of it. So I'm working a job that underpays me, with a schedule that disrespects me. And I'm keeping that job because the alternative has a different kind of cost attached to it that I've seen itemized on people I grew up loving. Pina caught a body charge last spring. Didn't pull the trigger but was in the car. System don't grade on proximity. You're in or you're out. He's 22 and the number they gave him is older than he's been alive. I think about that when the money conversation comes up.
I think about the specific arithmetic of it, and I go back to work, just trying to make it to the other side of this. Alive and with something left of who I am. Every day the street asks you for a piece. Gotta decide what you can afford to give. Just trying to make it to the other side of this. I don't know what the other side looks like exactly. Don't have a clean picture of the arrival, just a general direction that feels like less of this. Less scanning, less calculating, less watching the door every time it opens. I'm moving toward that, even when the movement feels invisible, even when nothing looks different from the outside. I'm still here, still choosing, still low. That's the whole plan right now. Stay low and keep moving, stay low and keep moving. She's in the kitchen doing something with eggs. Got the music low, doesn't know I'm watching yet. Hair at one of my shirts, moving slow. This is the kind of moment nobody writes songs about, but should. We argued Thursday about something I can't fully recall. Something about me not listening, which was probably fair. By Friday we talked through it, actually talked. Not the version where you wait for your turn to rebut. The real kind, where somebody actually shifts. She does that, holds me accountable without making me feel small. And I'm learning how to do the same for her. Still learning, but the direction is right. I used to think love was supposed to feel like urgency, like that breathless, barely holding it together feeling. Turns out that was anxiety. This is something quieter, and it's better. Perfect, nothing easy, but everything real. This is what I used to hope for, when I didn't know how to say what I was hoping for. Nothing perfect, nothing easy, just her and Sunday morning, and choosing this again like I mean it. She knows the version of me that isn't performing, the one that's up at 2 in the morning second guessing things, the one that needs to be told once in a while that it's okay. And she tells me without making it a whole production, just says, hey, you're alright, and means it. And somehow that's enough to reset something in me. I bring her coffee the exact way she likes it, which took me longer to learn than I'd like to admit. She laughs at things I say that aren't even that funny, but she laughs like she means it, which makes me wanna keep trying. We talk about the future like it's a place we're both going, not a negotiation, not a maybe, just a direction we're both facing. I don't take that for granted the way I might have before I understood that this kind of ease isn't accidental. It's built out of two people deciding repeatedly to be honest, and choosing to stay in the room when staying is harder than leaving. Nothing perfect, nothing easy, but everything real. This is what I used to hope for, when I didn't know how to say what I was hoping for. Nothing perfect, nothing easy, just her and Sunday morning, and choosing this again like I mean it.